Well, que pasa? It's Mike Waters from the Waters Wake-Up Call on a Throwback Thursday. It is my favorite day of the week. We got into the Waters Wayback Machine and traveled back to the 70s at 7 and 80s at 8. No talk of 2020, just 2 sweet, beautiful hours where we talk about nothing but 70s and 80s pop culture, music, and my favorite part, talking to you. So let's get out of 2020 for a while. What do you think?
You know what? This whole thing, I can't see this ending this year, to be honest, so I hope your program stays on forever. This is a great thing.
You know what? Let's just spend the rest of our lives in the 70s and 80s and maybe the late 60s.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was a really sweet time compared to nowadays.
Yeah, no kidding. That's why they call it the good old days.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yes. All right. Let's first talk about the 70s. You remember those old Mattel handheld games like football?
I still have mine.
Does it still work?
Yes, it still works.
Wow. Mine broke years ago, but then I found that they're making those again.
Yeah.
So I had gone out maybe 10 years ago and got one. And I don't even know where that one is anymore. I know.
I just recently moved, and I found mine while I was packing and unpacking things. And
Yeah.
put a new battery in it, and it's kind of slow, but it still works.
Hey, just like me.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Mattel Electronics Pocket Football with the built-in computer.
Oh, I loved those. I also loved that 70s music.
Well, good morning, Mr. Waters.
Well, good morning.
For the 70s,
Yes.
I'd like to hear the song Stand Alive by the Bee Gees.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Yes.
You know, disco fans loved the Bee Gees. However, they gave others kind of the heebie-bee-gees, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's see who we have here.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Waters. This is the Meat Man.
Hello, Meat Man. What's happening today?
Oh, not much.
So, Meat Man, can I ask you an 80s question?
Yes.
Where's the beef?
Right now?
Hold on, let me talk to Clara Peller here from Wendy's. You mean right now? Yeah? Yes, right now.
Back to my truck.
Oh, I don't think Clara liked that. You know, the whole back of the truck thing. It's kind of a red flag. Clara Peller, you would have loved Meat Man, I'll tell you. So what were you listening to in the 80s?
Shout, shout, let it all out. Tears for Fears. How about that?
Great 80s song, absolutely. So what were you doing back in the 80s?
Joined the Navy in 1981. Traveled the world.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Right on. Did you like the Navy? Did you love it? Did you...
I did. I enjoyed it.
Awesome.
Like I said, got to travel the world and see a lot of things.
Yeah, I'll bet. And back in the early 80s, what was that? It was like Falklands and Grenada.
Yeah, Falklands were early 80s.
Did you ever see any action in either of those places?
No, I was over deployment on the Middle East.
Okay.
And South China Sea.
That is awesome. Again, thank you for your service. And I'm surprised you didn't request in the Navy.
Yeah, I got plenty of that back in the day.
I'll bet you did. Oh, you got to respect our veterans. All right, and finally, how about a little Eastern Iowa 80s history lesson?
What happened in September of 1985 that was important here in Iowa?
Yeah, I don't know.
I-380 was opened up between Waterloo and Cedar Rapids.
Really? I had no idea.
Yes.
So 380 in 85.
Yep.
They should have called it 385.
Yeah, they should have.
That would have been my suggestion if I'd been at the meeting. That's interesting, though. I had no idea. I'm on 380 all the time, and now I know a little something about it.
Oh, I know it. Yep. Otherwise, you had to go through Independence and come down 151 or go through LaPorte. It was a long way around.
Yeah, so it probably took, 8 hours to get from Cedar Rapids to Waterloo?
It seemed like it. Hey, love your show.
Thanks, man.
Love your show, buddy.
The Waters Wake Up Call.
Weekday mornings, 5:30 to 10.
105.7